Hello.
Hi.
How's everybody doing? I'm Laurie. And who are you?
Sorry, I am currently doing something.
She's checking the audio and the video to make sure she can hear us.
Yep, I can hear it.
Good. Speaking of that, we have Dave and Brandy. They're in the green room. They're working out a sound issue, but we're going to go ahead and get started. And as soon as they give us a thumbs up, we're going to bring them in. They are on the Carnival Mardi Gras. And so we're just hoping that everything goes well with the live. But we are so excited to have them and hear all about their trip on the Mardi Gras. Good morning, Hannah. So how's everybody doing? I say you want to just jump in the chat or go ahead and say hey to everybody. So when we see Dave and Brandy come, we can already have told everybody hello.
You're just like your mother. You realize that?
Why?
Because you kind of like ask the question, but you're giving the instructions when you ask the question. All right,
Hannah, let's introduce everybody. Let's tell everybody, hey.
Yeah, do you want to? And I'm just looking at you like I'm at your beck and call.
I'm trying to make her think she has some control, but she really doesn't.
I'm just like, just tell me what to do, dang it.
So who do we have with us tonight?
First, we have BDF.
Hey, Keith from BDF. Good to see you.
Turning 65.
Because he's having a big birthday next year.
At
Walt Disney World. Yes. And Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Good to see you. Anthony, I think, has been going to the horror nights at Universal. I've seen a lot of pictures. We were going to do that, but we changed our mind. So next we have Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey. Good to see you. Jeffrey's also been posting a lot of pictures. A lot of good stuff. I think he's went to a parade and did all kinds of fun stuff. So who else we got?
Can you not see my computer?
Shawana. Hey, Shawana from Shawana's Creative Circle. Good to see you. Robert from Life with Favor. Great seeing y'all. And Hanley, thank you so much for joining us. So glad to see you. And Beach, please. Hello, hello. They'll be on tonight at 10 p.m. Hey, Dave. Good to see you as well. And Fisher Fun Ventures. They've also were at Universal recently, too. So good to see y'all. Holly and Brian B. Great to see y'all. Thank you for joining us.
I'm going through here. I don't know.
And it keeps on scrolling.
Oh, dang.
You're doing so good. Oh, I was about to say it's doing so good not skipping because it skips so often. I don't know why. SCT Adventures. Hello, guys. Good to see y'all. And hello, Mary Ellen Dillon. So great to see you.
Working on it now.
And Will Cooper. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. And then we got Betsy from Beach Please. So we've got Mike and Betsy today. Great. See y'all. So glad y'all are here. And Life is Good today. Hello, hello. And Ronnie and Alma will be on at 9 p.m. tonight. And hello, Traveling with Nick P. Good to see you. And in 2 months, he's going to be in Georgia, so he'll be near us on his trip. J&N Travels. Hello, hello. Good to see y'all.
Okay.
We got everybody so far?
So far.
So we're going to ask Dave and Brandy, give us a thumbs up if y'all can hear us.
They said they got it.
They got it?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, give us a thumbs up if you're ready. I don't know if they're ready yet.
Okay.
They're not giving us a thumbs up yet. So you might want to just message them and tell them to give us a thumbs. They're having trouble hearing us, but we could hear them. So we're kind of... Okay, Hannah's going to message them. They look so nice and tan and relaxed. Can't wait to look like that. I won't be tan, but I'll be relaxed.
Pasty white. Pasty white. That was somebody right here. There you go.
Hey, Dave Whiting, who is Brandy's husband, who's with us tonight. So, yes. Was a thumbs up saying he could...
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's telling us he can hear us.
Yeah, she should bring it.
Yes. Awesome. We got it now. So let's just go ahead and bring in Dave and Brandy live from the Mardi Gras because we are so ready to talk to them about all things Mardi Gras tonight. Hello.
Hey guys.
Yay, it works.
Can you hear us?
Sorry, it was difficulties on my part. I had the volume turned down. So that's on me, guys. I'm sorry.
It's perfectly fine. I was just saying, y'all look so relaxed and tanned.
Oh, 10 for sure. Yeah.
So we're going to just jump in and talk with y'all about all things Mardi Gras and about your trip. We know that you're doing a back-to-back on the Mardi Gras, and it's sadly about to end, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Saturday.
Why are you gonna bring on there?
They're kicking us off.
You just got to bring up the bad.
I know. I just that's always the saddest part about it all. So how many total days once your trip is done would you have sailed on the Mardi Gras?
It'll be 14.
Yeah, it'll be 14. This is day 12 of the 14.
Is this the first time y'all have done a back-to-back?
Yeah.
Yep.
So would you highly recommend it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And after almost 2 full weeks on this ship, there's still a lot we haven't done.
Yeah.
It's and a lot of new things that it's pretty incredible.
So tell us, because we were just saying that we've never done a back-to-back. So what, in short, what was the process when it was time to switch to the next sailing?
Basically, of course, we had to get tested with everything going on. So we actually tested the morning of the next sailing. We had to meet at the Limelight Lounge, which is like the comedy club.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to do the brain tickler, but it wasn't that bad. But it's a rapid test that they do. And then they ship you to one of the restaurants. We wait out there until everybody gets debarked, which it was quick for debarkation.
Yeah, they started debarkation just before it, 7:45 Saturday morning, and the ship was clear by 9:08.
Yep.
They had everybody off the ship except back-to-back.
Yep.
That's fast.
So,
and then we made the conga line through the ship off the gangway. We had to go through customs. They have the face recognition, so it makes the process a lot easier. And then just went right back on the ship. It was like not even 15 minutes, if that. So
yeah, we were back in our new stateroom 9:45.
Yep.
I think. Super simple.
Yep.
And because we moved cabins, we have a different cabin this week from last week. We just packed all our stuff up, and then the room stewards moved it, so we didn't have to move our luggage and everything. So it was really convenient, really nice.
Very smooth.
Really nice. Yeah. So you were in a cove balcony, I think y'all said it when I watched one of your lives, and then y'all moved to a regular balcony, right?
Yeah, right? We're on a
standard balcony
on deck 9 now.
So do y'all, now that you've had both, do you prefer one or the other?
It's tough.
Yeah.
We like being close to the water on the cove balcony, but the balconies are a little bit smaller for the cove balcony. The balconies on the standard balcony it's a nice size. You can move around a lot better. There's more room to move chairs.
Right.
You see a lot more up here, but it's tough.
Yeah, they both have their advantages and disadvantages. I really can't say I like one better than the other because there's reasons we like both of them. So
yeah. And
the nice part was I got the GoPro out here, was filming the sunset, and you couldn't do that in a cove because the lifeboats and everything are above you, so you kind of missed that view. So
yeah.
So that's a perk.
One perk.
And for those of you in the chat, if y'all haven't checked it out, Dave and Brandy did a great vlog that they've already published that's on a room tour of the cove balcony. And it's a really very good detailed tour that I know a lot of people are going to want to see it.
I have a question.
Well,
Okay.
thank you.
Hannah has some questions that she's seen in the chat. And by the way, if you're in the chat and you do want to ask a question, just put the word question and Hannah will ask Dave and Brandy.
Okay, so they're asking, have you ridden bolts? And how much was it, and how many laps do you get?
Well, I've ridden it 3 times. Once was actually today. You get 2 laps, actually starting on September 4th. Well, before September 4th, it was only 1 lap. But starting on the sailing that we went on, September 4th, they're adding 2 laps. So that's a nice perk that they're doing.
Yeah.
Makes it a little more worth it.
Yeah.
It's still a little pricey, I think.
Oh, it's $15 for each passenger to ride.
Wow.
Yeah, whether you're on the cart by yourself or you're on with somebody else, it's $15 per person. So
no matter what.
No matter what. So
Wow.
at 1 lap, we still would have done it because it's the first roller coaster at City. You have to do it. But at 2 laps, I think
a little bit more
it's
value.
a little more value. It's a little more worth it, you know?
Of course.
We actually filmed it last week, and we put a video up on our channel of actually on the coaster. So if anybody wants to check that out.
It's an awesome video, and I have to ask, what did you film that with?
We have our secrets.
Let's see the spyglasses is what I got.
Yeah, I saw it when I watched it. Someone said something about spyglasses, and I'm like, how did they do that? But don't give away your secrets because we understand that's important.
I was like, why are they talking about spyglasses? And I remember, I was like, oh, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're true spies, and they're going to tell us their secrets. Do you have any more questions for them?
I have somebody new in here. Billy J Travels.
Hey, Billy J Travels. Thank you so much for joining us. Glad to have y'all.
Did we say hey to Holly Ayers?
Hey, Holly. I don't think we did. Say
Okay.
hey, Holly.
Hi.
She has a cove balcony in December on the Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Okay.
So cool.
Yep, and that was actually our first cove balcony ever that we had.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was good to try it.
We haven't had a cove balcony before, and I did like how close you are to the water. So that's pretty cool.
And it's relaxing.
Yeah.
We got a question.
Okay.
How is the food buffet? Like the buffet, how is it?
It's hard to explain because we really don't do buffets that much.
Right. And we've walked through the buffet, but we haven't gotten, other than the shawarma stand and the hot dog stand.
Oh, and the gelato.
And the gelato.
Yeah.
But as far as like the buffet itself, we haven't eaten anything off the buffet at all the 2 weeks we've been here because there's so many other options that, we're not big buffet people anyway, but I mean, Shaq's has breakfast and lunch. The breakfast sandwiches at Shaq's.
Oh, they're amazing.
The chicken they use, it's moist. It's, the coating's good, everything else. But then they do a breakfast biscuit, and they just take a biscuit and they slather it in this maple butter, and then they take the piece of chicken and dip it in a honey maple glaze, and that's it. Simple, but it is so good.
That sounds so good.
Okay.
And then there's breakfast the guys, Blue Iguana, Emerald's Bistro. We had breakfast there a couple mornings. They do a fresh banana Foster's crepe that is incredible.
Oh my goodness!
You had a eggs or a breakfast sandwich from there that came with sweet potato fries. That was really good.
Oh my god, the sandwich was okay. There were spices in there that I'm not a spicy food person. But I knew that's a New Orleans thing, but it was good. But the sweet potato fries, they were good. They were real good.
And there's just so many options they're serving breakfast in the main dining room, cucina. There's the outside seating on this ship. And that's what we're going to do it again tomorrow night. We've done breakfast a few times and dinner. You can sit outside on deck 8 on the lanai and have dinner or breakfast out, right on the water. And it's pretty nice.
That's nice. Yeah.
I have a question. Is the gelato extra charge? Like, is there an extra charge for the gelato?
No.
Nope. It's included.
It's included, and they have 2 different flavors every day. It rotates, so it's not constantly the same.
I think like today's was hazelnut and passion fruit. The passion fruit was real good.
They've had raspberry, peanut butter, coffee.
Tiramisu, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Which one was your favorite so far, the whole trip of the gelato?
The raspberry.
I didn't try the raspberry, so the tiramisu was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And your internet seems to be really good.
The internet's been phenomenal. I've been watching YouTube videos, streaming stuff. The internet on this ship is really, really good.
Cool.
All right, so
She has some questions.
What is your favorite food that you've had on the Mardi Gras?
Oh.
Oh boy, that's tough. We've tried so much.
As far as a quick grab and go, I'm gonna say Shacks.
Yep.
And I think it's only because it's so different. I mean, we're so used to guys in blue going on the other ships. I think, but it's really good.
Yep.
And as far as sit down, I'm gonna still say Cucina.
Cucina, yeah.
The chicken parma Cucina. I mean,
Ours.
we tried Shebang and it was good.
Yeah. I think Shebang has its hits and misses.
Right, and we're not big
Yeah.
foodies,
Yeah.
so but
even I tried the Rudy Sea Grill last week. I'm not a big seafood person. It was phenomenal. The food was great, but expect to be there for 2.5 hours. That's how long
yeah,
from start to finish. It's more like the experience and all that.
Yeah.
And it was excellent, but just expect a long wait time. But I would still say Cucina.
I have so many questions. Two people just got questions.
I didn't even have to make up any questions tonight,
Okay.
which is good.
Anne's wanting to know about the fries at Guy's Burgers. Have you had the fries at Guy's Burgers? Because she's heard that they've changed, but are they back to what they used to be?
they're different.
They're different. Yeah.
They're
I don't
thinner.
know these things.
They still have the same seasoning on them, but they're more like
Actual French fry.
they're more like a
Yeah.
generic fry
Fry, yeah.
than what used to be a Guy's. No, I don't know if that's a supply thing or a cost thing or whatever, but they're still not charging for it, so
Yeah. I
Whatever.
like them. They're all right,
yeah.
but they are different.
I just turned.
That's unfortunate because I love Guy's French fries.
Actually, the fries at Shacks are better.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I like the fries at Shacks better than even the old ones at Guys. They're real thin, and the seasonings they have on them, they're
like first cut potato fries. So
Cool.
they're good.
That sounds good.
Okay, more questions about food. What did you eat at Rudy's?
I had the lobster mac and cheese. I highly recommend that. I had the stuffed lobster. It had crab meat in it too, which was pretty good. I'm not really a crab person, but I tried it with the lobster. It was really good. And for dessert, what did I have for dessert?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah, you weren't there. Oh my god, I can't remember what I had for dessert. That's sad. How can I forget dessert?
It was a whole week ago.
I know.
You've had a lot of meals, I'm sure.
Oh no, it was the apple cheesecake. That's what it was. The apple cheesecake,
Oh,
and
that
everything
sounds good.
was great.
That's it. We've been on the ship 12 days. We've eaten dinner in the main dining room twice.
Yeah. And both were last week.
Yeah.
There's so many dining options for y'all.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got Taken Off with Brooke and Steph.
Hey, Brooke and Steph. Good to see y'all.
And we have Darian in the house.
Hey, Darian. Great to see you.
All right, so I'm going to scroll back up to my questions because I just was highlighting food questions. But we have, what has been your favorite experience? Did we already ask that question?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What's been your favorite
I don't think we
experience?
had that one yet. Experience?
Oh.
Those chairs in the pool in
Yeah.
Summer Landing. Just lounging in the water there, you know, early in the morning. And
As we're saying, prime real estate.
yeah, that bolt is awesome. And more just the company. I mean, the people we've been sailing with, the whole group last week, and then, you know, Robin Favor Fenwicker with us this week, and just chatting, you know, getting to know people, and finally meeting face to face
Yeah.
people we feel like we've known forever. That's it.
Yeah.
The ship's amazing. Everything's been great, but the new friendships have been really good.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's so cool.
All right. Do you know about the cooking classes? Do you know anything about the cooking classes? Do you know if they're hands-on?
That I'm not sure. I passed Carnival Kitchen several times. I never looked into it. Actually, I did want to look into it, but I just haven't had the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's back to the list of
Yeah.
things that we haven't got to yet.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's hands-on. I would think.
I think it is.
I think it is because it's a cooking class,
right.
Yeah.
So I think they.
and there's different variations. I think there's between desserts and different like things off the menu. So there's different variations with different pricing, but I'm 95% sure it's hands-on.
Gotcha. All right. And Lovies wants to know, what internet package do you have? Medium or premium?
Premium.
The premium.
Yeah.
Just because we felt we were going to be doing lives, and
Which is a
it
good
was
idea.
worth having it.
Yeah.
Now you know. Now you know.
So what time did y'all get up to get into those premium chairs in the water?
It wasn't super early.
it was early, but
That pool opens at 8:00, and I got there about 10 to 8, and it really wasn't busy yet. There were two other ladies waiting, and he was just starting to take the net off the pool, so it wasn't like he had to be out there at 6:30 or anything.
Yeah,
So.
that's good.
But I think as word gets out and more people find out about them, it's going to become more of a game. I shouldn't say game, but challenge to get them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Which week did you prefer?
I don't know. They're both good. They were both wonderful.
To me, it feels like one cruise.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, like, because, and I think that's because the itinerary is different on both weeks.
Yeah, sure.
So being different ports both weeks, it just feels like a continuation rather than, I think if we were doing the same itinerary 2 weeks in a row, it would feel more
like repetitive,
like two cruises or whatever. But
yeah,
we haven't been to the same place twice other than Port Canaveral, so it just feels like one long cruise to me.
Well,
that sounds nice.
So speaking of the ports, which ports have y'all gone to? Are you?
Well, that goes into my next thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm asking someone's
favorite
question.
port and excursion.
Well, which ports have you been to, and are you still going to? I know you have one more. And then, what's your favorite port in your excursion?
Favorite port?
Well, last week we went to Cozumel, Costa Maya, which was our first time to Costa Maya, and Roatan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, in Honduras.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week has been San Juan, Puerto Rico, Amber Cove, and then tomorrow we're in Nassau. It was supposed to be Grand Turk, but it got switched to Nassau because of,
with everything going. Yeah, everybody knows the story, but
but
I would say my favorite part. I like Honduras.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roatan.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we did it wasn't to the cruise line. We did an excursion to the Sloth and Monkey Park and got to hold the sloth and have the monkeys jump on you. And then we did the chocolate factory, the rum factory, just kind of an island tour. Yeah. It was 4 of us that did it, and it was a fantastic deal and highly recommended tour. It was through a Real Deal Roatan Tours. I think it was $40 a piece. Yeah. And we had like a 5-hour tour and did all that stuff.
It was well worth it.
That's a great deal.
But then yesterday in Amber Cove, I enjoyed that as much.
Yeah, that's true. We had a fun day yesterday.
Yeah, we did through the cruise line, we did like a UTV side-by-side excursion with a beach break. And Robin Favor did it with us. I'm sure we'll all have vlogs on it. But that was a really, really fun day. I really enjoyed that too.
Yeah.
I would enjoy the sloths, but if a monkey jumped on me, we would have a problem. Real quick.
You don't want monkeys jumping on you.
They're little jerks.
Oh, it might be the internet.
It might be.
There we go.
Okay. Hello.
There we go.
Yeah, kind of lost you there for a second. I didn't hear what you were saying there.
Oh, I was just saying that I don't like monkeys jumping on me. The sloths can crawl all over me, but if a monkey jumped on me, I would lose my mind. So we would have a problem real quick. Not gonna happen.
Or the experience.
Okay, we got Positive Vibe Adventures.
Hey, Positive Vibes Adventures.
Oh, yeah, but they were with us last week on Mardi Gras. Positive
Oh,
Vibes.
fun.
They said, have y'all checked out the Backyard Band?
Yes. All the entertainment on this ship has been phenomenal. There are some different people from last week. The center stage band that was here last week is gone. There's a new band here. So they did rotate some people this week. But all the entertainment. The soloist that he's been playing in Pig and Anchor, he's been playing at Brass Magnolia. He's even been in the piano bar a couple nights this week because the piano bar entertainer that was here last week had a family emergency and had to go home. But just listening to him, I'm trying to think of his name.
Stefan Owen?
Stefan Owen, yeah. He's
I remember 2 first names.
But everywhere. All the they definitely have the top entertainment on the ship.
Playlist performers are amazing.
Yeah.
Both vocal and dance, just spot on.
And we've been catching. Brandy was out doing a ship tour the other morning, about 6 a.m, and caught them in Grand Central there, that new center stage, and they were doing like all kinds of like acrobatic stuff and practicing that. Must be for a show coming up. And the same thing this morning. They were got some video and stuff of a new show they were practicing, and it looks like it's gonna be really good.
So someone wants to know, what's the best place? Like, where's the best place to listen to music on the ship?
I like Pig and Anchor. That's just our vibe.
Yeah.
You know, that just brewery, country music, and they play all kinds of different stuff there. But
between there and Brass Magnolia.
Brass Magnolia, yeah, it's been really good. The jazz band in Brass Magnolia last week. We haven't seen them this week.
Yeah.
I'm not even, but they were phenomenal. And you think jazz? I mean, they said it's the first time a jazz band has been on a Carnival ship in 15 years, and but they're playing 90s music as a jazz band. It's just stuff you wouldn't expect.
That's
It's
cool,
so good to listen. Just something different, something fun.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, somebody vlogged that. Maybe it was Para DJ or somebody where they were.
Yeah,
Either that or EECC did. It was, they were both. From the
Yeah,
same
maybe that was.
brewery,
Yeah,
so.
where somebody was playing some song that was a '90s song, but it was jazz form. That was
Nirvana. Just
yeah, it was
like-
Nirvana. Yeah, that was cool.
All right. So, question: you were part of the group cruise on the first leg. Was this your first time doing a group cruise?
Yes,
It was.
How is it different to you than a cruise that you would take, not organized by a group?
I mean, basically we just had certain times to meet up with, like having like drinks every night at a different bar, which was pretty neat to do. Just to meet up and hang out.
That was there was a couple group activities. There was
but it wasn't like do this, be there, but no.
You can kind of do what you wanted. They had some activities planned. We did a bar crawl, like poker run type thing. They did a cornhole tournament. Dinner, so many choices. Everybody kind of came and went and tried different things, and we just kind of met up at like 10 o'clock every night. We meet at Alchemy or the Tiki Bar or Fortune Teller or somewhere just to have a drink and talk about the day.
Fortune teller?
Tell us about
to do it.
Yeah.
Hannah wants to know about fortune tellers. What kind of vibe is that?
Alchemy on steroids.
I was just gonna say alchemy on steroids.
Same kind of concept, the specialty drinks, everything else, but
It's like a notch higher.
yeah.
And all the bartenders that are at Fortune Teller were previous alchemists, so
Right.
they have the experience and whatnot. But oh my god,
I thought she was
my
gonna say
favorite.
they were previous fortune tellers.
Hannah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just like things like that. Sorry. Keep going. Ignore me. We have a question about favorite specialty drink.
Favorite specialty drink? I think mine's the lime and the coconut Fortune Teller. That was really good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
That sounds
Lime
good.
and the coconut.
All on you.
I'm trying to remember everything I've had. It's just the
I think it's frog. No,
the frog grog.
Maybe that's what it
The
was.
frog grog was pretty good. That was a fortune teller.
Yeah.
Normal alchemy drinks I always like.
Yeah.
You know.
And we never really go by the menu at Alchemy anyway. We tell them what we like, and they just make something up anyway. So it's hard to
Right. The
explain.
fortune teller do the same thing. You tell them what kind of liquors you like and what kind of flavors or whatever, and just have them make something up.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better than what's on the menu, and that just let the bartenders be creative with it, and that's what we enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Eric B's here.
Hey, Eric. Good to see you. And Eric's putting out his vlogs on Iceland right now.
Iceland, and then we got
I
Rachel.
know. I've seen his pictures. They're amazing.
Beautiful, yeah. Hey, Rachel. Good to see you.
All right. Beach, please. Is Dave's sweet sunglasses tan from the spy glasses?
No, just regular
Regular
sunglasses. Sitting here on my desk somewhere. Oh no, they're in my pocket.
Oh,
He's not going to deny or confirm the spy glasses.
Bring your
They're all
sunglasses.
Nothing funny about those.
All right. What's the best place? Like, have y'all watched any sports or anything while you've been on there? If so, like, what's the best place to go to see like sports?
Probably Heroes Lounge would be the best.
Yeah, that or Pick an Anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Well,
up the
that's
side
all
of
the same anyway.
right up the side of Pick an Anchor, and it's kind of part of it is the Heroes Tribute Bar. It's not really a bar because it's connected to Pick an Anchor, but
It's not lounge on there.
is it?
Yeah.
But I know that's where the ice cream machine is, and but then they've got a bunch of TVs there, and that's kind of where everybody kind of hangs out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's neat military memorabilia all over the
That's
wall
so
too.
cool.
So that's pretty cool that Carnival did that.
And then there's TVs at the Tiki Bar out on Lido, and they've been showing games and stuff out there too. So
So you are able to watch college football and NFL football on the ship.
yeah,
Yep. Oh, I think there's TVs actually outside on Summer Landing too.
yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Your turn
Are you finished?
for the moment.
Jeffrey says he's posting pictures of him going to the Big E. I don't know what the Big E is, Jeffrey. Yeah, tell us what that is. All right, so it's time for my questions.
Oh, hold on. No. We're not going to get on that. First off.
Oh, no, we're Clemson people.
First off, I would like to point out that it wasn't just us that played like crap that day. Y'all played like crap too.
Georgia played like crap. They just happened to win that crappy game.
So it was. I'll give you this. You were better of the crappy teams that day.
Let me sneak on and shut this GoPro
Okay.
off before.
Okay.
All right.
Sunset
Um,
moment.
I actually have a question. What hotel did you stay at before your cruise, and what shuttle did you take from the airport to it?
We actually stayed at the Hampton Inn right in Port Canaveral. It was awesome. It's probably about a mile from the port, if that. And we actually took a lift. The shuttles were going later on, like more like I think it was 11:30. The shuttles from the hotel were. So we just took a lift and just took her right to the port. And that worked out good.
My husband and I are going on the Mariner on Monday, and we use GoPort.
Hannah's just going to be chilling here.
She's babysitting the dogs.
Yep, not included.
We're going through GoPort because we're driving down there, but we're staying at the town place suites, I think, the night before. But that's through we just arranged all that through GoPort so they can drive us we can park our car.
Actually, on Saturday we're using GoPort because we're flying out of Orlando on Saturday, so we're using GoPort from the port to Orlando. So we'll have our first experience with that.
Yeah, we've never used it either, so we're interested in how it's going to work.
Positive vibes.
Yeah.
You said that's a crappy response.
They did not like your response.
Well, nody liked that
But
guy.
I will say positive vibes adventure. If we're going to talk about football, I do hope y'all beat the you-know-what out of South Carolina. Because we don't like the Gamecocks.
All right. So go ahead.
Oh, I thought you had another question.
Nope.
All right, so I see what we haven't answered because all our questions they've been asking y'all. So
You have the squeakiest chair.
my chair squeaking.
Yes. Go ahead.
All right, so we've already talked about the restaurants and the different options. And so what are there? Y'all like Cucina. We love Cucina. But what are the other specialty restaurants they have available?
They have the steakhouse. There's Rudy's, Cucina,
Shebang, bonsai sushi plus bonsai teppanyaki.
Just going through the levels. Actually, well, technically, Guy's Pick and Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse is a specialty restaurant for dinner.
Yeah. The two main dining rooms.
Yep.
Trying to think. I know there's something I'm missing.
There's so many.
I know there's a lot.
Yeah. But the nice part is for the inaugural season, Shebang, Cucina, and Guys are all included.
Yeah.
They're not an upcharge. I don't know how long that's going to go for. They're just saying the inaugural season. We've heard different rumors, but I'm not sure, but the menu's a little different.
Yeah, they are a little bit different.
Not quite as many options as your normal stuff. It's close, but I think being included, like going to Cucina, you don't get that bread.
Oh yeah, the fluffy garlic bread.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you don't get that. You get a roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
The menu options of guys aren't what they were on the horizon.
Very limited.
Right. But I think that's because it's included right now.
Well, that's-
And believe me, there's enough. We don't want to make it sound like there's 3 things on the menu.
Right.
There's enough options that.
Yeah.
But it's just toned down a little because, and I'm sure that'll change once it goes back. They all go back to being pay restaurants.
So,
They'll bring all that back, and it'll be.
That's so nice.
So-
That's all included though, so y'all can just try it every
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Especially having so
And
many
it's
vloggers
doing
that are
that.
going on the trips, be able to vlog
Yeah.
the experiences and everything.
And I think they're doing that to keep the crowd spread out, in
Yeah.
the times we're in, and it's a great way to
Dispersed.
get everybody different places.
Do you know what capacity those sailings have been at?
Are you reading my questions?
No. Look. No, I
Last
didn't
week-
read it.
I think last week it was 3940 something, 39, like
Let's say 3,900.
like around like 3,950 people, give or take a few last week. And I would say this week feels about the same.
So I think it's about like the 70% mark. I
Right.
think.
Yeah.
In saying that, I'm glad we're cruising the ship now, because there's people, but it's not crowded. There's never really lines. There are congested areas, but at full capacity, it's
snug.
gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
I feel, you put another 2,000 people on the ship, it's gonna get a little crazy.
Okay.
You have another question?
Well, I have my boyfriend trying to talk smack, and he said, "Y'all like the Gamecocks, don't play." That's cute, honey. That's real cute. You'll be
we
wearing
have
orange.
two. We
at
have
one time.
two big teams in South Carolina. We have Clemson and Carolina, and her boyfriend went to Carolina and she went to Clemson. So-
Ah, little rivalry.
Yeah.
I can't even talk today.
And Jarrell, honey, who's beat y'all the last couple of years, darling? All right, we got Bruce McMillan.
Hey, Bruce. Good to see you.
Jeffrey answered your question. The Fear in New England. It has all the New England state buildings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've been posting pictures. Okay. Are they giving out the books, like the daily itineraries? You know what I'm talking about?
Are they giving
The
out
fun
the book?
times?
The book.
Oh, I wonder
and
if she's talking about the inaugural box.
there's a book.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. They were giving out like a hardcover book, the
Actually,
inaugural season book, kind of on the ship. And we got one last week. We didn't get one this week, and I don't know if that's because we're back to back or they're
Well-
out of them, because there were a bunch of people last week that didn't get them either.
Robert said they ran out of the books on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
But I
nice.
think that's
I think that's what she's talking about.
I think she said it. 'Cause-
That's a nice coffee table book.
yeah,
Yes.
you could-
Yeah, look what I have.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
And we got Ocean to
But yeah.
Ocean Travel.
Has that notebook smell too, but
yeah.
Hey, Ocean to Ocean Travel. Thank you for joining us.
Says they're on the Mardi Gras next November.
Oh, next November. Nice.
And we got Forever Best Friend.
Forever best friend. Hello, hello. Another fellow ginger.
All right, go ahead with the bad self.
So, in terms of safety, the craziness that's going on in the world right now. How safe do you all feel on the ship? And I know that I think y'all shared something, maybe an article about safety, and was that y'all cruising?
oh yeah,
This morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some measures that you are seeing often take place to make you feel more safe on the ship?
We haven't felt any issues at all. I mean, there's hand sanitizer, like the automatic dispensers everywhere.
Mhm.
They're cleaning constantly, but they're always cleaning constantly.
Yeah.
Every cruise we've been on. Just the mask thing.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff we're not seeing,
Yeah.
but Other than having to remember your mask when you're leaving the cabin, which I walk out without it every time. The cruise feels it feels normal. It feels like a normal cruise. Other than walking past people with masks on. You know, and everybody's been pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say 95% of people are wearing them just walking around the ship. And they're not really saying you need it every time you're indoors. They're saying elevators, in and out of the restaurants or the buffet, or in crowded, congested areas like shows or lounges or anything. But everybody's pretty much wearing them anytime they're walking around inside. But other than that, it feels normal. It feels like a normal cruise. It doesn't, you know.
I definitely feel safer on a cruise than going to my local grocery store, to be honest.
That's how we feel about it. You know, at home, you don't know who you're around, you're interacting with, you're going to a store with, you know, getting on the ship, 95% are vaccinated, besides the kids. Everybody's tested 2 days before they get on,
Just a little extra precautions, those measures help too.
And you can get sick anywhere. I mean, it can happen, but we don't feel unsafe at all. No. We feel,
And plus, too, we're not crowd people anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Once in a while, like we'll do the Lido deck parties and all that, but that's about the crowd capacity that we'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of more relaxing people. So when I see y'all sitting in those nice chairs.
Like the theaters or the comedy club or anything, there's no seats blocked off or anything. They're filling venues to, so it's, but.
So you just wear your mask in those areas. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, hold on. It says, Billy J says he'll be on the Mardi Gras in February. Hopefully the inaugural season will continue past then.
I hope so too.
Hopefully, but.
I think I heard October 21st, 2nd, whatever that Saturday is going to be like the official ceremony, christening the ship, and like the official first sailing, because John Heald's coming back, and a lot of the beards or the big wigs, and because these are pre-inaugural cruises, they're calling them. And I think the first, it's like late October is supposed to be the official inaugural sailing, so it'll be through that long at least.
So where are y'all heading next? What's your next cruise?
Carnival Legend, December 12th. That's in Baltimore. That's our drivable port. But we're actually celebrating my parents' 50th anniversary, that cruise.
Nice.
So they've been wanting to go cruising because they miss it too. So we're doing that. It'd be like almost like a Christmas cruise. So we'll see the ship decorated for the first time since we never sailed in December. So that's gonna be pretty neat.
That will be fun. We did my parents' 50th anniversary on a cruise. We took them. We went with them on a cruise. That was really special. So
it wasn't in December though.
Yeah. Huh?
It wasn't in December though.
No, but we took them on their 50th anniversary.
Oh,
on a cruise.
Is that why you're bringing it up?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh,
so
there we go.
We have. Whoop! There it goes. Whoop! There it is.
They got a little scattered.
Okay, but I can still see them moving. All right.
Yeah, I think it bleeped out for a little bit.
There you are.
People are wondering, are there any Coco-Roro concerns in the ports?
Coco-Roro.
Not real. I mean, like their team precautions, but they have to wear the mask at all times in the ports, especially inside. Other than that, I think the only one that tomorrow in Nassau, there are certain areas that they do require you to show your vaccination card if you're doing anything, I think, other than a cruise excursion.
Right.
But they're saying as long as you have it on your phone, like take a picture of it on your phone, they'll accept that. But that's the only extreme measure that you'll have to take. But that's what they're doing in Nassau now.
That's good to know that you can take a picture on your phone.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and I read that right on the Hub app. They had every day at every port, on the hub app, they'll list
The
like
health protocols.
health protocols for that port and tell you what
Okay.
you need to know. So
That's good to know too. Yeah.
All right. Change the subjects. On embarkation day, where should you eat?
Well, talking about food again.
I went to Blue Iguana.
Yeah.
That's tradition. That's where I go every embarkation day, and that's where I went. And I figured Shaq's was going to be extremely busy because it was new.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Guys is like the new. Jax is like the new guy, so that's gonna be busy.
and I was hungry and wanted food quick, so I just went to Blue Iguana. But I don't think you'd go wrong in any of them.
No, you can even go to Pig and Anchor for lunch, or probably Guy's Burgers now on here because it's probably not that busy
Yeah.
with Shaq's being here.
And
But
that's the other thing with lunch at Cucina. Back to Cucina. On the other ships they have the pasta,
Yeah.
and you can add your top, whatever. On this ship, there's a lot more options for lunch. You can actually get pizza, and it's a different pizza than you get out at the pizza place.
it's huge.
Yeah,
It's like probably 2 inches more diameter. It's like
right.
I couldn't finish it
A
all.
little bit thicker crust. They have mozzarella sticks now. They have.
Yeah, what else was on that list?
Robert can probably help me because.
He asked the question.
But
That's right.
yeah, but there was it was kind of nice that they had a bunch more options.
Yeah.
And different salads and stuff. So.
I think we already did have a different salad. So yeah, there's different salads there.
Yeah, we
Too
really
many
enjoy there
options.
for lunch. When we
What?
went the Cucina, when you go there for lunch and you just fill out a piece of paper, it tells you what you want on your pasta.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my thing is the deli. The
Yeah.
deli knows how to do some sandwiches now. Whoop, whoop.
And that's
Yeah.
the deli's. There's not a deli on this ship. The deli's gone, but there's a panini station,
It's basically it.
which is basically the deli, but it's right next to the pizza place, and they've got it's what replaced the deli, and there's 10 or 12 different sandwiches, and you had a Reuben today that was pretty good.
I had a Reuben and they had pretzel rolls on the ships. Like, I love pretzel rolls, but
Yeah,
and that was real good.
and meatball hoagie from there the other day was really good. So
Yeah, her go-to place
And that's-
is deli. So
Turkey sandwich pressed. So
you can get a panini for that then.
yeah.
and another food option, since we keep going back to food, Java Blue, the coffee shop.
Yes.
They have a lot of like grab and go things. Like in the morning, they'll have fruit plates or granola and different
That's
things. Then they have the cupcakes you can buy, but then they have a lot of like at lunch they have like different wraps,
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Empanadas. They have calzone. You have the calzone.
The calzone was excellent.
Wow.
That's all included at lunch. You just walk up and yeah, the options are endless.
So much food. There's no way you can do it.
It is. It's so much food.
Well, we haven't even eaten dinner yet tonight. I just can't. I'm like, I need a break. My stomach's telling me like you need to stop for a while because it's been nonstop. But we'll get pizza later and it'll all be all right.
Didn't you do something like that? You had to take a break, but then you were like, I really want chocolate chip cookies. And you got
We did that one night. We were like, we're not having dinner. We're just so stuffed.
he
We're not
got
having
sushi.
dinner. And then my husband shows up at the room with sushi and chocolate chip cookies. So I was like, what?
It's an odd
That's quite the
combination.
combination. But hey.
He's an odd bird.
All right. So in Nassau tomorrow, do you all have an excursion?
We do.
We do.
So are you going to
We're going
Atlanta?
to. They're actually not offering any excursions to Atlantis right now, and I don't know if it's COVID restrictions or whatever, but they're not offering anything to Atlantis.
Gotcha.
But we're doing a beach day at Blue Lagoon Island
Oh,
through
good
Carnival. So
And we've been to Blue Lagoon in the past. It's a beautiful island, so it'd be great to get back there. That was 8 years ago. We were there, but we could go back there.
Yeah.
You know how many years ago that we went?
We went when you were really little.
I was 8. It was 18 years ago. 18.
I liked it though. I remember liking it. It was very relaxing.
I was 8. All right. So we got a question. Was your room ready for you when you got on the ship?
ours was.
Yeah.
they're saying they're not doing priority or platinum first or anything. That rooms won't be ready to 1:30, but I think they're still trying to, behind the scenes kind of thing, because we got on the ship and we said, well, we'll go drop our bags off. If the room isn't ready, we'll, whatever. But when we got to the room, our cards were by the door and the room was ready. So we were able to go right in, and they didn't say the room steward come right over and introduced herself and everything as normal.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing, the new muster. The new muster drill is awesome.
Yes.
If one good thing comes out of everything that's gone on, the new muster is.
It's heavenly. You're in and out in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were on the ship through muster in under 10 minutes and headed to the room.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry about it. It's over. And
That's like worth every penny going on.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, you're not just getting started and getting into it, and then you got to go stand in a crowd for a half an hour, and it's so simple. And the way they're doing it on this ship is I don't think you can buy a drink until you do muster, which I think is a great idea.
It's a great idea,
you don't get distracted, and you go get it done. And
or you forget after you've had too many drinks.
For me, the mustard drill always interrupted my nap.
You're tired by that point.
And I was like, whenever it was like, the captain comes on, he's like, you will hear 5 beeps and then a long beep. And I was like, this is crap.
She likes her naps.
I love my naps. Don't interrupt my naps and tell me I got to go in a room full of people. Your turn.
Well, we're about to wrap up.
No, we're not.
We got more questions?
No.
Okay.
Your questions, ma'am. Are you out of questions? Did people steal your questions?
I love it. I love they asked our questions.
Did they steal your questions? Oh no, you work so hard on your questions.
It's okay. I love the people in the chat are awesome. They asked some really great questions.
So what do you have any questions for, like, because you're going on a cruise, not the same line, but you're going on a cruise. You got any questions?
The only other thing I was going to ask you is when you are doing the specialty dining and all that, because you're telling us that it's all included in the price right now. How hard is it to schedule a reservation, and how are you scheduling your reservations?
Well, it's not hard.
It's not hard at all.
But the trick, on the Mardi Gras with everything included, make sure you have anytime dining.
Yes.
Because if you have assigned time, early or late dining, you can't eat at any of the specialty restaurants till after 8 p.m.
Oh,
and that's just too late for us. So we switched both our weeks to anytime dining. And with that, you can go from 5:30 on anywhere and just schedule through the app. And every time it's been under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And most of the time I haven't even scheduled through the app. You just walk up to the restaurant and they seat you.
Yeah,
so,
and it's instantly. So.
Yeah, we haven't really had to wait anywhere.
No.
And I think that's because we are at reduced capacity and there are so many options. So.
Yeah, that's a great tip, though.
We were laughing tonight because we've been on the ship almost 2 weeks and didn't notice it. Out by the elevator lobby, when we walk out of our room here and down the hall, but by the elevator lobby, they have these big LED boards. And this time of day, they have all the restaurants listed, and it gives you the wait time at every restaurant. So I'm like, well, that would have been nice to know
that
before
would have been helpful these past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Easter eggs
world
on the cruise.
Yeah.
But no, that's good for if you're walking out your room and you're looking by the elevator. It's like, oh, we only have to wait 10 minutes. Okay, cool. So you're already prepared.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool.
It just reminds me of Disney. Like, it's like, oh, what ride should we go on? But this time it's like, oh, what restaurant should we go to? That's really nice. Do you have any questions?
Well, I do have a question. It has nothing to do with cruising, because we know that y'all are animal lovers too. And so tell us about, when we are filming our lives, we have a Chihuahua over here and a Dachshund over here, and they're both sound asleep.
No, they're not.
And then y'all have fur babies too, right?
Yep. We have one. We have an old man named Tucker. He just turned. Aw. Oh,
She's old too.
he
She's
just turned
12.
16.
Oh, 16.
I love how you said she's old, and then
She's getting older. She's 12. She woke her up from her nap.
Oh,
Yeah, we adopted Tucker in April of 06, and he was 10 months. I mean, just turned 16, so he's
Aw.
our old man.
Yep.
Yeah.
But miss him. Want to
Yeah,
get home and see
yeah.
him.
Well, Dave and
For
Brandy,
sure.
we just thank you so much for taking time out of your vacation to entertain us
and everybody else.
and everybody else.
Obviously, they.
No, this was fun. Thank you
Yeah.
for inviting us.
I just saw Ann had a question here that they have reservations for Rudy's earlier than 8. Yeah, they will honor it. That's just for the restaurants that are included. Rudy's and the steakhouse, you still have to pay. There's still pay restaurants, even now, and those reservations they'll honor whenever.
Okay.
I have a question though about the you were talking about how people who have like 8 o'clock dining has to eat after 8, but the people who have like early dining, can they not eat past 8
The specialty.
at the
Well, it's
special?
just if you have assigned time dining, early or late,
You have to be
and you don't want to go to the dining room, if you want to go to Cucina or Picnic or other ones that are included, you can't go till after 8 o'clock.
Oh.
If you have any time dining, you can go whenever. Now, I don't know. That's kind of what they're saying. I've heard they haven't been really enforcing it, but I just don't want to see somebody, get there and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You said this, yeah.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can only imagine Linda Pack being like, I can't eat till 8.
And I think I saw Brandy, I think on your live or something, you're talking about how you are not a late eater, and I'm not either.
No,
No.
No.
Like
no.
9.
If I eat late, it just doesn't. I can't sleep.
Yeah,
So that's
how I am.
one of the main reasons. So
Yeah.
yeah, even pushing right now, and we haven't eaten anything. It's pushing it for me.
Yeah.
But I'll go to that pizza.
Well, we thank you so much. And just as a programming note for our channel, we will not be doing a live stream next Thursday because my husband and I will be.
I love. Were you about to say we're going to be on a cruise?
No, I said my husband and I will be on the Mariner of the Seas, but we'll try to also, depends on
I'll be here.
You just keep on talking, don't you? But we will definitely try to go live while we're on the Mariner of the Seas. We'll just pop up because we're not going to go at live right at
Is
7.
Dad going to read the comments?
I cannot wait for my husband to go live. He's going to be, I better make sure he doesn't drink before he does that. But
just slap him so many times. Shut up. Shut
no, I
up.
have to pinch him.
Shut up.
And then the next Thursday, the 30th, we will not be live because Hannah is purchasing her first home, and she's closing that day.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
she's closing.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cleaning carpets, painting walls. Woohoo! You get to go on a cruise. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for having us.
Thank y'all so much, and y'all have the best, end of your cruise, and we look forward to seeing your vlogs.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye, y'all. And Hannah's
All
going
right, thanks, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Hannah's going to close us out.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. We know the world's crazy out there, so we just want to say stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to journey on. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.